Yeah, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Capone, you know what I'm saying? One half of that dynamic duo, Capone and N.O.R.E. And right now, tuned in to Mikey T, the movie star, you know what I'm saying? Where the movies is made, you know what I'm saying? We don't edit shit. Keep it 100. Mikey T, the movie star. It's your boy Capone. My chick, QB. One.
You sure didn't edit anything off of that war report. Can you tell me how you first had the opportunity to build with Mobb Deep?
Shit. The first, we all from the same hood. Like we all from the same block. Me, Half, Twin, well, the twins, Ty Nitty, Godfather Part 3. We all from the same block. You know what I'm saying? P was from Hempstead, but he basically lived on my block. So we all from the same block. We all grew up together. I was never actually working with Mobb Deep. I used to be like the nigga around Mobb Deep with the slammy on me, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, eventually, like I said, we grew up together. N.O.R.E wrote my first rhyme. We used to be in my crib making demo tapes, bugging out and shit. I was making mixtapes and, you know, but when I came home from jail, right when I came home from jail, that's when they was doing the Infamous. And it's like, you know, I'm just coming home from jail. They like, yo, nigga, you with us. At that time, I wasn't trying to rap and none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? They like, nigga, you with us. And you see me on the album covers, you see me in the press photos, and yeah, it was a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So when I finally got on and we had a chance to get somebody on the record, I was like, we got to do it, Mom. You know what I'm saying? We got to. So that's how that came about. And from there it was history. They was on every album, just about, or half.
What was the balance that you would say you gave N.O.R.E or that you guys gave each other? You know, with Mobb Deep, I guess you could say it was that Havoc was the producer while P was the major writer.
Mm-hmm. I think they both wrote, but Hav was definitely the producer, you know what I'm saying? And I think Mobb Deep has something special. You know why? Because they started so early. Juvenile hell. Like you get kids at that point, they tend to lose each other in their 20s, in their late teens. And they kept that shit going, man. I'm you know, like, if it wasn't, this is crazy. If it wasn't for Mobb Deep and for Dogg Pound, there would be no CNN. That was the infrastructure that helped us get our deal so quick by making LA and Mobb being on a record. That got us our deal.
How was it chosen that it was going to be you two groups coming together to respond to New York, New York?
It wasn't. We were sitting in the crib one day and we seen them kicking over the buildings and all that. Like, we got to say something. Because we tried to wait for somebody else to say something. Nobody said nothing. We was like, fuck that. We're going to say something. Whoever like it, whoever don't. And sure enough, it touched the masses and it got us everything. You know what I'm saying? It got us magazine. It got us everything. It got us our record deal because we answered. That's why I say Dad's a Corrupt got me and N.O.R.E on. Because if they didn't make New York, we wouldn't have made LA. We could have probably been trying for years trying to get a record deal. That shit ain't easy. But we had the Monty.
So back then, how did it feel going up against Snoop Dogg, though?
I didn't give a fuck about Snoop then. You know what I'm saying? I respected him, but I ain't know. I didn't care. I'm a 19-year-old nigga trying to get on in the game. So Snoop, he was big. I remember seeing Snoop at the Source Awards in '95. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get popping. You know what I'm saying? But just so happened was watching him inspired me more. And then they just happened to drop the New York record, and we waited and waited. Nobody did it. Come on, we in, and we went in.
I appreciate you giving me that little piece of hip hop history right there.
Yeah, it's real.
And, you know, I think CNN also inspired several of the other artists you know what I mean, that have come out, groups and stuff like that. And it's like you were saying a little bit earlier, if you didn't take the deal with Penalty Records, you guys might have not to get to release the albums that you had released and make that history.
Yep. And let me tell you something. We had an angel, somebody walking with us, because every album we dropped, we had a one-off. You don't get those. It's artists still paying for their last third album. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely Chris Lighty, rest in peace, Chris. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely people we had on our team, the way we was moving, that allowed us to have a lot of freedom in the game too. Even though we was under a lot of contracts, we wasn't under a lot of contracts. We had a lot of freedom to move. Wow. And that was Chris. Chris had us one-offs off top.
Chris Lighty?
Yes.
Did you ever get to do any dealings, or did you ever meet 50 Cent?
Of course. 50 my bro. You know what I'm saying? Definitely met Fifth. You know what I'm saying? 50 good dude. I remember, you know, me and Fifth used to live in the same area in Jersey. We used to wind up at the Pathmark together. we would laugh and shit, you know what I'm saying? And joke. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Good dude. Good dude. Queens all the way. Queens all the way. He found a niche. He ain't got to rap forever. He found it. I love it. Queens hustle. That's the hustler's ambition.
Oh, yeah, that's right. BMF, he's definitely working major on the television market.
Yeah, he's definitely doing that.
Did you have a relationship with 50 before or after Get Rich, though? Was it Power of the Dollar days?
Before, yeah, definitely. Definitely before.
Yep.
Yeah, because, you know, at that time, too, right when I came home, you know, Fifth was just he was just shaking. He didn't get shot yet. He was just moving and shaking, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it was a lot on it. He definitely had a lot on his plate.
You also had E-Money Bags on your album when you were doing jail phone calls.
Yeah, E-Money's the home team. E-Money is a team, man. E-Money, rest in peace, Bags, man. Bags for life, man. You know what I'm saying? Bags is the home team. And I remember the crazy shit was we was in Japan and we seen a Japanese magazine and we just reading through the magazine and we got all the way to the end of the magazine and who's in the magazine? E-Money Bags. We couldn't believe it. Like, they don't even got us in the magazine. They got E-Money Bags. I said, that was dope. That's when you know you made it. Queens made it everywhere. Everywhere.
Capone, what was it that made E-Money Bags so interesting to people, man? Like, to me.
Because everybody called his name. He was like an urban legend. Every rapper said his name in a song at one point. He was the urban legend. He was the urban legend, E-Money Bags. E-Money Bags, Sipmo West, Sean Dawn, Bolo the 62. Like, his name was in everybody joint, you know what I'm saying? Everybody joint, E-Money Bags' name was in.
Man, Capone, I really appreciate you sitting with me for an interview today. You know, I've actually interviewed N.O.R.E a few times. Once he was getting a haircut. Another time I wanted to interview him. We were in the studio with Benzino. He's like, yo, Mikey, roll up a blunt.
Yeah.
Another time we were at Miami, down South Beach. He was Club Dream. He was across the street at the burger spot.
Yeah, cheeseburger baby.
Yeah. I pop in there. I'm like, N.O.R.E, what's good? We're doing the interview. He's like, Mikey, drink this 40 with me right here. I run into him in New York at the video shoot with Method Man.
Yeah.
Like, yo, N.O.R.E, what's good with the interview, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, Mikey, smoke this raw joint. Yo, man,
Oh,
I appreciate you sitting down.
That's good, yo, Mike. Super love, man. Super love, man. I appreciate you, you know, having a love for CNN, man. You know, it's definitely a blessing. You know, they was like, how long you want to go for interview? I'm like, fuck it, me and Mikey chilling all night. I got a drink, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, we in, you know what I mean?
I really appreciate you, Capone.
Super love, family. Super love.